twist straight away. I should have said stick in Stephen that I want from Adam. That was it. Adam has said a lot of stuff that I've had to take on the chin. He says things sometimes in the moment that's exactly the same as he's done, and I got what I got, which is really unfair. It's acceptable.
I agree.
I don't deserve that. I do not deserve to go in there tonight to be made feel like shit.
It's funny, isn't it, what Polly believes that she doesn't deserve. She always talks about how she doesn't deserve this, doesn't deserve that, but yet you are the one out here talking to other people as if they ain't shit. So, talk about being a hypocrite to yourself. You know, if you want to be treated nicely, well, then you should treat others nicely too. Now, of course, the situation is regarding Adam. Adam is obviously upset due to the fact that she chose to twist, you know, and rightly so, because this man, well, she has been trying to get him to open up, trying to get him to be more affectionate, trying to get him to basically like her, you know, and he finally started doing that. And then, boom, man, what did she do? She thought, you know, saying something just to get underneath the skin of Hannah was going to be a great benefit. This is what happens. Sometimes when you bully people, it backfires on you. Take accountability. But nonetheless, though, now she has made the whole situation be about how Adam was saying this to her all this time, and now she said one bad thing. Oh my God, how can this happen? The thing that is not being understood here by herself and the experts as well, because boy, you know what? I'm saying too much too soon. Let me play the video some more.
Over the last few weeks, Polly has tried different tactics to get Adam to see her, and this is like another tactic so that Adam can be a bit jealous.
And if that someone's good looking,
yeah,
so
I don't
what?
care. Yeah,
So what? But is she lying? You're trying to get out with it. You try to turn it on me. It's like, just own it.
Adam gave permission for Polly to cheat. And here he is upset because she has now said, I want to twist.
First and foremost, I don't know why they thought that Polly was doing it. Polly was doing it to make him jealous. That was never the case. It was literally to get underneath Hannah's skin. So the fact that they have not understood that, or at least been informed about that information, is appalling by the experts and the show. And then also on top of that, for an expert to sit there and say that, but you gave her permission to cheat, that is crazy, because you have to remember why he said it when he said it. At the time when he said it, this was based before he was fully making a commitment to actually trying to make things work with Polly. At that time, he was holding back. At that time, he would not hold hands with her. At that time, he wouldn't do anything with her apart from, of course, what happened on the wedding night, if you dig what I'm saying. But end of the day, that was when he was literally not giving it all. He was giving none. And then it was you, the experts, that told him that he needs to do better, that he cannot say these things. And you told him that he now needs to be more open about being affectionate and not worry about the fact that if he's affectionate, it's going to give her the wrong signal. You folks told him to do that, okay? And now he's done that after all this time of him saying other things to pretty much try and put Polly off him, to be honest with him, which didn't work. Now Polly has gone and literally done the madness. She was upset when he said it. When he said, oh, if someone walks in, you know, you can go somewhere if you feel like that's a better fit. She was upset about it. She moaned about it. So does it then make it right for her to say, well, someone's walked in now, that is better. So you know what? Maybe I will twist. That doesn't make it better, does it? So the question is this, why are they not pulling up on that? I hope they do this on the ceremony, because these experts are freaking horrendous. Yeah, I said it. Let's get into it.
I see like that jumpsuit and it's annoying me because I want to be like, where's your jumpsuit from?
I mean, in many ways, this is classic deflection, isn't
I think the things that you've said in the past have hurt me and I haven't taken it.
That makes it okay, does it? We're going back down that route.
What do you mean, does it?
I know, but Mum was just wording it wrong. You didn't word this wrong.
I said I want the qualities Stephen has in you.
It was still
By the way, what else do you want me to say apart from I'm sorry, I should have worded it differently? What
I
else
don't know,
do
but do you
you
expect
want
this just be like, yeah, cool, let's get on then. Let's have that, but let's keep bringing that up.
We're not over it though.
This is why we're going in circles. In a nutshell, this is what you're doing. I shouldn't have said that. I worded it wrong, but you did this and you did that. Childish, man.
Her face says, oh, exactly. Childish. You can't apologize and then say, yeah, but this is what happened. An apology is an apology, nothing else but that.
You are telling it on me because I've said sorry, I've apologised, I've owned it. I'm sorry, I'm fucking sorry, Adam. There you go. We've had such a difficult week because you haven't let your guard down, you haven't let me in, and I still don't know how you feel about me.
I was having a good week until the girls and boys seat.
But I feel like you haven't shown me how you think and how you feel about me.
Everyone else can see I'm putting the effort in. We was actually having a really good week until yesterday with the question. So yeah, honestly.
What do you want me to do? What the fuck else does it expect me to do?
Adam, she...
Also said some shit things.
One shit thing about the qualities that he's got that I wish that you had.
It was little comments like, oh, I wish he was more like Stephen, and...
Because he can fucking talk about how he feels.
Mates, man.
Okay, you would have even given me a bit of reassurance before you left this morning, which was a cuddle. Do you not think that would have made me feel a lot better? I needed that, and
I
you
was in
didn't
my own
do that.
fucked up headspace.
Which is what I've given him all day.
But it's still not good enough. Fake sorries. That don't cut it.
Do you giving that boy is fucking time.
Mistake, own it. Don't keep saying I've done this, man.
So maybe you should have said stick. Mighty things on that couch.
The stuff that he said about me, for me to then sit there and take how I have.
Like, I don't need to say anything else. You see it for yourselves. This woman is a train wreck. You cannot apologize and then say a but, and then do what you do best, and that is gather all the girls or some of the girls to come and give you a validation because you need them to be on your side to make you feel good about your life choices. Oh my goodness gracious me. Oh, where is the hose pipe? Someone needs to water this woman down. Diddly, 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 diddly. But nonetheless, though, let's get into the next drama now. Stephen, let's get it.
We need to find out the crap between those two.
Do you need to? Back on girls' day. We had a row and she stayed apart from me.
So is he coming today?
Not really. No, she's been here a while.
When would she stay with Stephen?
What? Who?
Come in when he stayed with Stephen.
Wow.
He just said it.
Who's my tell? The sexiest, straight up. Who's someone tell for me?
Okay. Seen that Stephen called me over. He said, what's going on with Shannon and Ryan? Do you think they're done? And I said, I don't think they are. Ryan doesn't turn up tonight, I'm going to shoot my shot. Because she's just my type. He went,
You know, don't say it. Always back.
no.
So here he is trying to control the narrative with Holly.
Been out with him now while we're here. I was. And I was told we still own myself. Everyone said she was a sexist. Of course. I was like, but I'm not going to make it a thing. If Ryan walks in, especially, then you. But that's all it was. Want to make it a big thing? I didn't want it to come across disrespectful that I'd done it behind your back.
I think the fact that Stephen is rewriting history, he knows what he said before was wrong.
Right.
Stephen's definitely broke one code. He's here for the wrong reasons. Got nothing to say to him.
Stephen. He has been exposed for the cockroach. Cockroach he is. But boy, it's about to get better.
I'll tell you what Dad said to me tonight. From Ryan and Shannon, because she's coming on her own. And I said, if Ryan comes through that door, I think they're going to be absolutely fine. He said, if Ryan doesn't turn up tonight, I'm going to stick it on Shannon.
Tonight, and I don't respect that.
Did he word it like that to you?
It's come from anyone else. I don't think he touched on that part. He was banging on yesterday. Bro code. It's not a swingers club. All right, well, he's making it a swingers club. I will keep my enemies very close to my chest, and he's my enemy.
Honestly, I mean, end of the day, if the other people in the house cannot see that he has been the real villain in his own relationship with Hannah, then they are absolutely naive and blind. Okay? The man, do you know what? Let me play the next bit because this is definitely going to justify what I'm saying right now, because the way he treats Hannah here, you want to talk about somebody who's a hypocrite. Let's get into it.
Can both enjoy the dinner party as a couple. Looking gorgeous. Hello, darling.
How are you?
How was? You actually don't say hi to
No,
me?
I'm done talking to you.
What, Hannah? When I gravitate you, I like you. You got no nonsense chick. She says what she feels, fiery. Listen, I've got 24 hours to enjoy myself.
I like Hannah. I definitely could let my hair down tonight knowing.
I feel a little bit gutted because Stephen hasn't spoke to me all day. And today?
I'm done talking to you.
What do you mean?
I feel like every time we talk, it just gets intense and I can't be arsed with it. I've explained this to you. I can't be arsed the arguments anymore. I'm so worked out like this. Like, genuinely am. It's like, I'm out.
It's interesting that he's checked out, but yet he has so much animosity towards her. He doesn't even want to engage or talk to her.
So my apology though, and realise that I made a mistake.
I can't accept that apology. Please, I'm just asking.
It's frustrating.
I get that, but please, let's just not go there again.
Yeah.
I lost all my trust. You said you wanted to stay with me, but you're cracking on to all the other men. She's lost my respect.
Do I need to say anything? She's cracking on with other men. Okay. Meanwhile, you are trying to crack on with a girl who's currently with someone. Just because you heard they had a little argument, you try to crack on with her without even getting the full information if that relationship was over. But on top of that, you're the one that was complaining about it being a swingers club. Saying that this is not one of those places where you can just swap and change. And look at what you're doing. Because things ain't working out, you thought you'd try and go to Shannon just because you thought that she may be available. But even if she had been available, it's a sticky one whether or not it would have been a right choice or not. Now, when it comes to Hannah and Orson, it's a bit of a different type of situation because these are two people who are both in a relationship that is completely dead. Both their partners have basically told them to F off, okay? And they have basically been... I wouldn't say they've been buying their time, but they have been respectful enough to not try and do things together instantly. Although the preview for next week shows that there has been two people who have been kissing in behind closed doors, behind other people's backs. That may be Hannah Awesome, but I got a feeling it's probably going to be someone else. I hope it's somebody else, to be honest with you. But the grand scheme of it is, at the end of the day, you know, we've got two people who, you know, have at least tried with their partners, and it just hasn't worked because their partners has told them that we're not into you anymore, and that's just that. You know what I mean? Obviously, Rochelle made it abundantly clear she wants nothing to do with Orson, so therefore he's got a free pass to do what he wants, right? And Hannah, as you saw right there, before she even decided to go back to Orson and actually entertain him for real, she was just like, listen, let me at least try and get some, you know, something friendly. Let me at least have an amicable breakup with this guy. But she went there and he did nothing but spit in her face. So therefore, for her to go and do her thing, it only makes sense, if you know what I mean. If you think that's hypocritical, let me know. But the way I look at it, it doesn't look like that they're doing anything wrong necessarily. But either way, though, for him to sit there and to make these kind of comments is wild. And then the next comment that he makes, let's get into it.
Why would I want a friend like that in my life? Don't.
Okay. I probably need to be honest with myself and say that my husband isn't willing to work with me, so I'm going to do what I want to do. I have always got on well with Orson. He's a really good guy. He's had my back in here since day one.
Some pretty full-on flirting.
Stop it.
I haven't said anything.
You say, okay, here's someone who's got to the point now where she feels she'll never be able to get through to Stephen. The marriage is a lost cause.
My bad. I thought Stephen had something else to say, but that was obviously the thing he said previously. My bad. But nonetheless, though, it looks like as if we may have a recoupling at the ceremony, because let's not forget, every season, or at least every other season, when couples don't work out, there's sometimes two people from a different couple get together and then they, you know, obviously go and do what they can to try and obviously, you know, finish the season together. So who knows? We may get that from Hannah and Orson. It may be a possibility. I guess I have to wait and find out until Monday. But it has definitely been a very, very, very interesting week and a very decent and very good ending. I know some people aren't exactly happy with how the season is going, and I get it, but I ain't gonna lie to you. I am entertained. It started off slow. And I was a bit nervous thinking this season's gonna be a bit dry. But it's turning up. It's turning up. And I'm here all for the drama. I ain't gonna lie to you. I mean, to be fair, I need the drama for me to actually comment on the flaws, you know. If the relations are perfect, then what am I gonna do? Make a video saying, hey guys, so I see that we've got Kieran and Christina, and look at them, they look so ever happy. Yeah. Video over. Whew. Anyway, with that being said, as far as I'm concerned, Polly got what was coming to her, and I was so happy to see it. You know what I mean? Obviously, as you guys already know, and also at the same time, Stephen has now been exposed for being the cockroach he is. He's been exposed for being pretty much the male version of Polly. And Holly as well has also been exposed to just being a spiteful little shiz. Somebody that's so insecure she just has to project her shiz on other people, as well as along with Polly too. But nonetheless, though, I guess we have to wait and find out and see what happens, obviously, next week. Anyway, I am done. I'm out. Thank you so much for your time. Peace.